Grendel, the symbiote dragon. Before Venom or Carnage ever touched Earth, there was Grendel, a colossal symbiote dragon born from the living abyss of Knull, god of the symbiotes. Grendel is not just powerful, it's prehistoric, a creature of mass destruction that predates most of Marvel's history. Sent to Earth thousands of years ago, Grendel led Knull's first assault on humanity, killing Norse gods and terrifying early civilizations. Towering like a kaiju, Grendel has immense strength, flight, durability, and the ability to infect and control other beings with symbiote parasites. Its size rivals buildings. Its roar triggers fear even in heroes like Thor and Venom. And when it returns in the King in Black Prelude arc, it's more than just a monster, it's a symbiote hive on wings. What makes Grendel even more terrifying? It's not alone. Fragments of its body were used to create Dark Carnage, and its psychic link to Knull allows the symbiote god to communicate and control through it. Grendel isn't just a beast, it's a living signal of Knull's coming. Dark Carnage. Carnage plus Grendel. Cletus Cassidy was already one of the most dangerous killers in the Marvel Universe as Carnage, but when he bonded with the Grendel symbiote, he ascended into something far worse. Dark Carnage, prophet of the god Knull. This version of Carnage is powered by a fragment of Grendel, giving him godlike strength, regeneration, and the ability to infect and control other symbiotes through the Codex, residual pieces left in former hosts. Dark Carnage doesn't just kill, he collects, ripping the Codex out of former hosts like Scream, Scorpion, and even Norman Osborn. Physically, he's grotesque, towering, skeletal, armored in bone and black goo, and constantly mutating. He can form wings, blades, tendrils, and massive body spikes, all controlled with the mind of a sadistic zealot. And now, he's not just doing it for fun, he's doing it for Knull. During the Absolute Carnage event, Dark Carnage nearly brings about the return of the symbiote god, massacring his way through entire cities. It takes the combined force of Venom, Spider-Man, and several other symbiote users just to slow him down. This isn't just Carnage with an upgrade. This is Carnage as a prophet of apocalypse, a walking plague fueled by death and divine darkness. Anti-Venom. Among all symbiotes, Anti-Venom is the true outlier, a creature of cleansing, not corruption. Created when Eddie Brock bonded with remnants of the Venom symbiote inside his body, reacting to Martin Li's healing touch, the result was Anti-Venom, a white symbiote that retained the strength, agility, and regeneration of the original, but gained something completely new: purification. Anti-Venom's touch destroys toxins, heals diseases, and, most importantly, purges other symbiotes. In combat, he can burn through Venom and Carnage like acid. His presence short-circuits their bond to hosts. He's immune to fire and sonic attacks, the usual weaknesses of symbiotes, and can overwhelm even enhanced foes with pure brute force. What makes Anti-Venom dangerous isn't just his strength, it's his resistance. Symbiotes can't infect or control him. Magic and poisons fail. He's a walking cure, a white-hot antibody in a world of viral violence. Later, Flash Thompson also bonded with the Anti-Venom suit, becoming Agent Anti-Venom, a soldier of S.H.I.E.L.D. armed with both lethal force and life-saving power. Anti-Venom isn't evil. He's not chaotic. He's the answer to the symbiote plague. Scorn. Scorn is what happens when alien biology meets cutting-edge technology. Born from a piece of Carnage, Scorn is a techno-symbiote, capable of merging with and controlling machines like living metal. Her host, Dr. Tanis Neves, was a scientist forced to bond with the symbiote after Carnage's rampage. But unlike Venom or Carnage, Scorn doesn't just enhance strength and speed. She can interface with any technology. Guns, satellites, power grids, if it's digital or mechanical, Scorn can corrupt it. This gives her a massive edge in a fight. Imagine controlling weapons mid-battle, hijacking Iron Man's armor, or fusing with war machines in real time. She's not just lethal, she's adaptable. But that adaptability also makes her unstable. The fusion of symbiote and tech creates glitches, both in function and emotion. Tanis constantly struggles with the alien voice in her head, and Scorn's loyalty is unpredictable. Still, in the right hands, Scorn is one of the most versatile and dangerous symbiotes alive. A monster of metal, madness, and code. Hybrid. Why have one symbiote epistio when you can have four? Hybrid is a fusion of Riot, Phage, Lasher, and Agony, four deadly offspring of Venom merged into a single super symbiote. Originally bonded to a host named Scott Washington, Hybrid is both a powerhouse and a moral paradox. Each of the four symbiotes retains some individuality, giving Hybrid multiple voices, instincts, and abilities. He can form massive weapons like Riot, spray acid like Agony, whip tendrils like Lasher, and use brute strength like Phage all at once. What makes Hybrid unique isn't just his arsenal, it's his control. As a former guardsman turned anti-hero, Scott used Hybrid to protect his community, not terrorize it. He stood out as a symbiote with honor, wielding lethal force with a clear code. But the fusion comes at a price. Too many minds, too many tempers. Hybrid is powerful, but unstable. Later hosts struggled to maintain control, and eventually the symbiote was separated again into its 4 parts. Still, when unified, Hybrid is a 4-in-1 nightmare, fierce, fast, and nearly impossible to predict. He's not just a symbiote, he's a team of killers in one skin. Sleeper. If Venom is the soldier and Carnage is the killer, Sleeper is the spy, the first symbiote born with an entirely new purpose. The 7th spawn of Venom, Sleeper was different from the start. He didn't bond to kill or rage. He was designed to evolve, to infiltrate, and to survive. Unlike most symbiotes, he bonded with multiple hosts, including Telkar, a Kree operative, and even survived alone for long periods without losing his mind. Sleeper's abilities are unlike any other symbiote. He can produce pheromones to control emotions, fear, rage, calm, even loyalty. He can mimic sense, fool technology, and manipulate people without throwing a single punch. But if it comes to combat, Sleeper can form armor, weapons, and even wings. He's got Venom's strength and stealth, without the weaknesses. He can also change shape into terrifying alien forms and survive deep space travel. And when he finally bonds with Dylan Brock, Eddie's son, he unlocks new layers of power tied directly to Null's ancient lineage. Sleeper isn't just strong, he's strategic, quiet, calculated. A thinker in a world of screamers. He may not be the loudest symbiote, but he might just be the most dangerous. Venom, God of Light form, King in Black finale. We all know Venom as a gritty anti-hero, a living alien suit that turns Eddie Brock into a lethal protector. But in the King in Black saga, Venom goes cosmic and achieves his ultimate evolution. The God of Light's champion. During the final battle against Knull, the god of the symbiotes, Earth is on the brink of annihilation. But just when all hope seems lost, the Enigma Force, the cosmic entity behind Captain Universe, chooses Eddie Brock as its new host. In that moment, Venom merges with a power older than the symbiotes themselves and becomes the God of Light's weapon. The result? A radiant cosmic venom infused with energy strong enough to lift Thor's hammer, merge it with Silver Surfer's board, and wield both like a god-tier battle axe. He obliterates Knull, tears through symbiote dragons, and even binds the God of Darkness in chains of light. This isn't just Venom with a power-up. This is a cosmic force of good, channeling purity through rage, love through vengeance. For a brief moment, Eddie Brock wasn't just Venom. He was the light that silenced the Abyss. All Black, the Necro Sword. Before Venom, before Knull, before any other symbiote, there was All Black, the first symbiote forged in darkness from a slain Celestial's head. And it's not just a weapon, it's a god-killing sword. Created by Knull, the Necro Sword is a living blade of pure shadow, capable of slicing through gods, cosmic beings, and reality itself. It feeds on death and rage, growing stronger with every life it takes. Its first wielder, Gore the God Butcher, a broken man who used the blade to slay gods across galaxies. With it, he became virtually immortal, stronger than Thor, and so fast he could cut lightning out of the sky. The sword shaped itself to his will. Armor, tendrils, spears, anything he imagined, All Black created. Later, the sword finds new hosts like Galactus, King Loki, and even Thor himself, but one thing remains. Every user is eventually consumed by it. All Black whispers, corrupts. It isn't just a weapon, it's a living curse. And though it shares a lineage with the symbiotes, All Black is older, darker, and far more primal. It was born not to protect or bond, but to kill the divine.